Hello, everyone. This is Kevin and Jimmy with vNacelle, and we're here today to talk to you about the Pathfinder Program. Jimmy, what can you tell us about the Pathfinder Program?
Kevin, it's fun to be with you today. It's an interesting time when people have a chance to get away from their regular life in a retreat-style workshop and take a couple of days to reflect on really what they want out of life. They have a chance to look at their strengths and what gives them energy in life, review maybe their destination where they would like to end up with their life, or at least as they look 6 years out and plan their life, and then really reflect on, with some help from the guides from vNacelle, reflect on what they need to do to execute and move toward that destination. It's really interesting, Kevin, the things that keep us stuck in life and prevent us so many times from achieving the things we want to achieve and could achieve are really two things. We have a hard time carving out the time to really think and reflect on what it is we really want. Sometimes we don't have as much self-awareness as we'd like to have on figuring out how we can apply our strengths and integrate those into what we're doing in the world. And then we really don't think through, once we have a plan established, what steps we would need to take in order to execute that plan and make that 6-year goal a reality. So the Pathfinder's a place to come away, have structured guides who are going to lead you through some conversations and some work and some thinking to help you figure out what your 6-year plan needs to be, and then what that needs to look like in 18-month increments, and how you would start to immediately execute on the small steps that you would need to take in order to make that 6-year plan a reality. So in a nutshell, that's what the Pathfinder program is.
In your experience, who do you find would benefit from attending a Pathfinder retreat?
Kevin, I think one of the things that's really fun is we've had a broad cross-section of people join us for the retreats. Some of them are relatively young. They're maybe students coming out of university who are in their first job or looking to really establish what they want their career to look like. Many of them have been in the workforce for a while, and they're thinking about potentially a career change, going in a different direction, or starting their own business, and they want some time to think through and make some plans for that. Others are seasoned entrepreneurs who are either stepping away from their business or in some cases have sold their business and exiting, and they're looking to determine what their next adventure in life is. So it's really designed for someone who's looking to make some decisions, get away and reflect, not necessarily based on where they are currently, but more based on the fact that they just want to determine what the next few years of their life looks like.
I've attended the Pathfinder Retreat, and I know you have as well. And one of the great takeaways is the 6-year plan and the map that you create. I keep mine in my office and refer to it frequently, since it is actually my plan of action and what I'm doing in my life.
That is so true. I was talking to a retreat participant just a couple of weeks ago, and she made the comment that she had just taken a look at her map this morning. And it really is true. It's not enough to get away and just plan. It's really a matter of establishing this roadmap that you can start to follow and execute on. So the roadmap that we walk away with when we completed it, I think is one of the great takeaways that's very helpful.
Are there any Pathfinder events coming up in the near future?
Well, Kevin, I'm glad you asked. There actually is a retreat coming up January 31st through February 2nd. It's going to be in Texas this time. We're going to be in Glen, which is a historic small town that's about 45 minutes outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We'll be staying at a great bed and breakfast called the Inn on the River, and the event will actually be held at their facility. And so, yes, we do have one coming up the 31st through February 2nd here in Glen, Texas.
How does someone sign up for the Pathfinder event?
If they want to sign up, they can go to our website, which is thepathfinder.life. That's thepathfinder.life, and they can sign up online. They could also reach out to me at jimmy@vnacelle.com, vnacelle.com, and either way we'll help them get registered. There's a little bit of pre-work that people do in advance of the retreat, and so it is important that people sign up pretty quickly so we can get started with the pre-work.
So is there anything else you can tell me about the January event and the rumor of some special guest attendee?
think January will be a lot of fun. The people in Glen Rose have promised us great weather, so if you're looking to escape some of the cold, we're thinking it's going to be nice, warm, sunny couple of days. But the other thing, too, is we have Dr. Tom Hill joining us for this retreat. He's actually coming as a retreat participant. A lot of the folks who maybe listen to this podcast know Dr. Hill from the work he's done to develop entrepreneurs and help people really achieve success in life. And so we're excited to have him as a participant in the retreat this time around.
That's great. I want to thank everybody for listening in today, and thank you, Jimmy, for joining us and telling us more about the Pathfinder retreats.
Thank you, Kevin. It was great to be with you.